Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about the Shaggy D.A. The Shaggy D.A. is a 1976 theatrical release. It's directed by Robert Stevenson, cinematography by Frank Phillips, editing by Bob Bring and Norman Palmer. It's written by Tait, and it's suggested by the Hound of Florence by Felix Sulten. The film stars Dean Jones, Suzanne Pleshette, Keenan, Wynn, Sinutko, and Tim Conway. Dean Jones I talked all about in the video I made about Snowball Express, so if you want to learn all about Dean Jones, go watch that video. The link will be in the description. I also want to note that Dean Jones is playing an older Wilby Daniels, meaning Tommy Kirk's character in the original Shaggy Dog is now being portrayed by Dean Jones in this film. Suzanne Pleshette is most known for Rome Adventure and The Birds. She's most known to me for Lion King 2 and Spirited Away. Her voice changes drastically over her lifespan because she sounds very sweet and normal in this movie and the movies she's been in previously, but in Lion King 2 and Spirited Away, she plays Zira and Yubaba, who are both very smoker, raspy, older, evil-sounding women, so that's really insane. I discussed Keenan Wynn in the video I made about Herbie Rides Again, so if you want to learn all about him, I will put the link in the description to Herbie Rides Again. Shane Sunako is best known for this and I guess The Bourne Supremacy. He's been in a lot of television and movies as random side characters, so I guess he wouldn't be best known for anything but maybe this, because this is probably his most prominent role. He also, as a grown-up gentleman, looks a lot like Zachary Quinto. I discussed Tim Conway and his history in the World's Greatest Athlete video I made, so please, if you want to learn all about Tim Conway, go watch a video I made about the World's Greatest Athlete. The link will be in the description. There are two actors I kind of want to shout out, the first being Richard Bacall. He is in all of these movies as a villain lackey as well, just like Dick Von Patten. He's always the main villain's right-hand man or just someone doing all the hard lifting. He's in a ton of these 70s Disney movies. He's in every single The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes movie. He's just in a lot of them as a villain lackey. Never gets a lead role, and I just wanted to shout him out. The second one I want to shout out is Joanne Worley. This was her first feature film debut. She is most known for being on Laugh-In, but she worked a lot with Billy Barnes, and I edited a documentary about Billy Barnes, so it's just really fun to see Joanne Worley in a film that I'm watching, and she goes on to be the voice of the wardrobe in Beauty and the Beast. The whole mythology and transformation rules are different in this film. In the first one, he reads the inscription, and he transforms into the Shaggy Dog on and off randomly until he performs a heroic deed, and in this one, anytime someone reads the inscription, he changes into the Shaggy Dog. So as long as someone continues to read it every 10 minutes or so, he'll stay the Shaggy Dog, and that helps this plot, but it's totally not the same as the first one, so it's a little confusing, but it's fine. The film takes place in the fictional town of Medfield, which is not the first time that fictional town has been used, and I actually wanted to know how many times it was used, and I found out that the town of Medfield is used 6 times in Disney films. The movie's also using the same exact lot and set as No Deposit, No Return. The exact same Chinese restaurant and corner is in the background of this film that was in No Deposit, No Return. So, that was a little interesting and funny to see, the fact that I absolutely recognized it. And it's also very obviously a lot and not a city because they didn't dress it well enough, I guess. It just does look like a facade. But it was interesting to see the reused sets and 100% recognized because it was the exact same Chinese restaurant. They made the dogs' mouths move, which was excruciating. They were obviously rewinding and replaying the footage as much as they needed it to match the mouth movements of what the person was saying, but it was excruciating to watch when all the dogs were speaking to each other because I just hate when the mouths move. I don't like that at all. When it's a live action animal and they try to make the mouths move, it's just not good. I don't like it. And there was also a man in a dog suit anytime the dog had to do stunts, and it was hilarious. Definitely a man in a dog suit. 100%. The cinematography isn't that great. It's pretty bland-tastic. Frank Phillips is either hitting it out of the park or it's bland as can be. I don't know what that's about, but it's pretty bland in this movie. The set decoration is not good. I'm really disappointed with the set decoration. I mean, Escape to Witch Mountain set decoration was incredible. And then all the movies after it so far have been, which is so sad, because set decoration just really helps you get in that environment. The movie flies by, which is really nice. I remember finding out I was 50 minutes into it and being shocked I was 50 minutes into it because it just was flying. And then there are 2 car chases in the movie. They're both really short, actually. They're not overly dramatic and overly long car chases. I almost didn't notice that there were car chases because of how short they were. So that's really nice. Maybe they're actually learning, but we'll see. My biggest problem with this film by far was the ending. It was so abrupt. I was taken aback at how sudden the end was. There were so many questions left unanswered, and it wasn't enough of a resolution for me. It was like, yeah, they beat the bad guy, but then like, does he win district attorney? Am I just supposed to assume he does? How does court go? Does Keenan Wynn's character go to prison? Like, there are so many unanswered questions. Does he keep the ring hidden? Where does he hide it? Like, I just had so many unanswered questions, and it just ends. Nothing for you, just ends, and that's my biggest problem with it. That's all I have for the Shaggy D.A. I don't really know how I feel about this movie. Like, it was fine, it was fun, but it was bad. I don't know how I feel about it in regards to the first one. I think I like the first one better. I came to really love the first one. Especially because, like, Tommy Kirk, Kevin Corcoran, Annette Funicello, like, it was just an all-star cast. Fred McMurray, like, come on. So I think I'm going to give this 4 Shaggy Dogs out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parents, Tatzel, and Cry counters are the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and you'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe, but I'm not sure if you are, so you do. And don't be Keenan Wynn's character about it, because he's always a villain.